Did you know that every time you stay silent just to be liked, your self-respect cracks a little? That's not weakness, it's wrong training. You learn to please in order to survive, not to respect yourself in order to live. And that habit is stealing your time, your money, and your dignity. In the next few minutes, you'll understand why the hunger for approval leaves you empty, how the Stoics solved it 2,000 years ago, and how you'll do it today, in just 60 seconds. You'll walk away with a clear protocol to reclaim your power when someone criticizes you, ignores you, or tries to manipulate you. This isn't supermarket self-esteem. This is character. Method. If you're looking for comfort, this isn't your channel. But if you're tired of betraying yourself, subscribe now, and turn on the bell. Because what you'll hear today will hurt first. But then it will set you free. Today begins the training most people are too afraid to even look at. Do you know when self-love truly breaks? Not when someone lets you down, but when you let yourself down, just to avoid letting others down. Every yes you give when you wanted to say no is a small betrayal. Every silence you swallow to avoid conflict is a strike against your own respect. And tell me, how many times did you do that this week? Think about it. Give it a number. It hurts, doesn't it? That feeling right now, that silent resentment. The worst part, you caused it yourself. Marcus Aurelius, with half an empire against him, wrote, "Your worth doesn't depend on others' opinions." He knew, external judgment only hurts if you let it in. So ask yourself, who do you let enter your mind every day, without an access code? They text you at 10 p.m., just a quick favor. You say yes. An hour later, you're still there, drained. It's not the work that destroys you. It's the lack of boundaries. Pause. Ask yourself quietly, who do you give permission to decide your value each day? Who are you more afraid to disappoint, them or yourself? Write it down in the comments, your answer might wake someone else up. The Stoics knew this well. Self-respect isn't something you feel. It's something you train. And today, your training begins. Pillar 1, the inner axis. Your worth isn't measured by applause, but by principles. Define 3 you'll never negotiate. Write them down now. If you don't have them, someone else will hand you theirs. Pillar 2, character over comfort. Doing what's right hurts. But betraying yourself hurts more. Choose the pain that strengthens you. Epictetus called it the training of the soul. Today, we call it growth. Pillar 3, no guilt, only responsibility. You feel guilty for setting boundaries. But zero guilt for destroying yourself inside. Logical? No. Check your emotional hierarchy. Who are you really prioritizing when you say yes? Pillar 4, radical coherence. Thinking one thing and doing another splits you in two. And the half that loses, is always you. Now, apply the 60-second protocol. 0 to 20 seconds, breathe 4 times. Say, I don't need approval. 21 to 40 seconds, pick one decision today that violates your principles. Change your response. 41 to 60 seconds, practice your no, short, clean, unapologetic. Thanks, but no. It doesn't fit. Do it. Then share it below. I want to see who among you actually did it. The best comments will be pinned on top. The first time, it'll hurt. By the 3rd, you'll feel calm. By the 10th, you'll have respect. Because respect from others arrives the moment you no longer need it. Write this in the comments. My worth is not negotiable. And prove it with your actions. Many confuse freedom with doing whatever they want. But that's not freedom, that's distraction. The free person doesn't do what they want. They choose what makes them stronger. So tell me, what do you choose every day? The things that lift you, or the things that numb you? Most people don't decide, they just react. They react to the alarm clock, to messages, to fear, to desire. And when you react to everything, you control nothing. Marcus Aurelius wrote it in the middle of war. You are free when your thoughts obey reason. Today, we'd say it this way. Freedom isn't following your impulses, it's governing them. A simple example. You say, just one more episode. You end up in bed at 2 a.m. Tomorrow you're exhausted, frustrated, unproductive. It wasn't Netflix. It was lack of command. And if you can't rule over an episode, how do you expect to rule over your destiny? Ask yourself these 3 questions, out loud, if you can. When do I lose control without realizing it? Which habit drains me the most? And what would happen if I changed it for just 1 week? Write it down below. Because the moment you write it, you stop pretending you don't know. The Stoics trained the mind like a muscle. They didn't wait for discipline, they built it. And you can too. 3 Stoic actions to regain command. 1. Start with structure, not motivation. Motivation is smoke. Structure is stone. Build a minimal, sacred routine. Example, 20 minutes for body, 20 for mind, 20 for planning. The hour doesn't matter. The commitment does. Do it 3 days in a row, then we'll talk about results. 2. Promise less. Deliver more. Discipline isn't measured by intensity, but by consistency. Don't say, I'm going to change my life. Say, I'll read 1 page today, and I'll follow through. 1 daily action weighs more than 100 broken promises. 3. Create visible boundaries. Set alarms to stop distractions. 1 to close social media. Another to stop complaining. Yes, complaining. Because complaint is also an addiction. And every complaint steals your focus, your time, your character. 60-second protocol to start today. 0 to 20 seconds, block 30 minutes in your calendar, label it sacred time. 21 to 40 seconds, remove 1 distraction from your day. Turn off notifications. 41 to 60 seconds, write 1 simple promise, and keep it before bed. If you can't keep a 1-minute promise, how do you expect to keep a 1-year one? Freedom isn't the absence of rules. Freedom is having your own, and obeying them. Comment below. I am the master of my decisions. And tell me, what habit will you cut today to take back control? Because this is the part where many talk, but only a few act. Look around you. Your desk. Your room. Your phone. Everything speaks about you. Do you see order, or chaos? That's not decoration, that's your mind, projected outward. Marcus Aurelius knew it well. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Today, we could say, your life takes the color of your environment. If there's noise, distraction, disorder, don't expect mental clarity. No one meditates surrounded by emotional trash. Do one thing now. Look at the nearest object you haven't used in weeks. That one. Throw it away. Give it away. Delete it. Not for cleanliness, for respect. Every useless thing you keep is a decision you refuse to make. And the decisions you avoid become the chains that bind you. The Stoics practiced this with rigor. They didn't surround themselves with excess, because they knew that what's unnecessary weakens the soul. Today, excess isn't swords or robes. It's open tabs, unread messages, empty conversations. Your digital space is also a battlefield. Clean your feed, your inbox, your mind. Remove the noise, the vanity, the people who drain you. If every time you watch a story you compare yourself, or feel tired, that account doesn't inspire you. It poisons you. Block. Mute. Delete. Not from ego, from focus. Because a mind in order needs a space in order. It's not about perfection. It's about intention. Stoic challenge of the day. Choose one small space, your desk, your inbox, your phone. Clean it deeply for 10 minutes. Do it not as someone tidying up, but as someone breaking free. When you finish, breathe deeply. Notice how you feel. That feeling is clarity. And once you taste clarity, you'll never trade it again. Comment, today I clean the outside to order the inside. Because every corner you clear outside creates room for power to enter within. Sierra. You don't need more motivation. You need truth. And the truth is this. If you don't take control, someone else will. Every decision you postpone, every boundary you refuse to set, every excuse you repeat, is a slow form of surrender. But you're still on time. Not to start perfectly, but to start consciously. The Stoics never spoke about success. They spoke about mastery. Mastering your mind, your time, your space, your body. That's real freedom. You already have the tools. Now decide. Will you use them? Or hide again behind the noise? Remember this. There is no calm without character. No character without discipline. No discipline without method. Subscribe, and train here, every week. Because this is not a channel of pretty quotes. It's a training ground for the soul. It's going to hurt first. But it will set you free.